In today's lesson, we are learning about increasing and decreasing function. So if you see here, the function fx is increasing on the interval a and b. So here they are talking about the closed interval. Yeah, closed interval, as I told you, both the points are included. So if I have written here, suppose 3 and 5, right? 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 means 3 and 5 both are included. Yeah, but this is close bracket. If we say 3 and 5 open bracket, it means 3 and 5 are not included. Okay, the function fx is called increasing function on the interval when their differentiation is also 0. Yeah, so first of all, if your x value is increasing, right, and you find the corresponding y value that is also increasing, so it means they are increasing function. Okay, but if it goes other way around, x is increasing, okay, x is increasing and y is decreasing, or either way, y is increasing, x is decreasing, then we call it decreasing function. Okay, so this you need to remember. Here the function fx is increasing function in the closed interval a and b when f dash x is greater than and equal to 0, means differentiation of fx is greater than equal to 0, and fx is decreasing function in the same interval a and b when their differentiation of fx is less than and equal to 0. Is that okay? So let's see, let's understand more about increasing and decreasing function with the help of example. Okay, so first question, it is given here, fx equal to x cube plus 24x plus 3. Okay, and it is said already it is increasing function, so you no need to check. It is mentioned it is increasing function. Okay, then you need to find for what are the values that this function is increasing. Yeah, you need to find the values of x for that function is increasing. Is that okay? Means it is already given, you no need to check whether function is increasing or not. They themselves are saying function is increasing, and you need to find for which value of x function is increasing. Okay, so first of all, fx is given, f dash x. F dash x means differentiation. Yeah, f dash x. What is differentiation of x cube? 3x square. And differentiation of 24x is 24, right? Okay, so can you think carefully whether it is increasing or decreasing function? F dash x is means greater than 0 or less than 0. Out of these two, which one is correct and why? Anybody? Whether it is greater than 0 or less than 0? Yeah. Why it is greater than 0? Because it is a square. That's absolutely right. If you see this number is a square, it is a square. A square means if you put any negative number, that will turn into positive, and on top of that you are adding 24, so definitely it is greater than 0. It is not less than 0. So function is increasing, right? But they have asked for which value of x. So if it is increasing, so here our question, so then 3x square plus 24 should be greater than and equal to 0, right? It should be greater than and equal to 0, isn't it? Is it greater than 0 or not? So which values of x? Which value of x? You can take any value of x, right? X can be negative, x can be positive. So for any value of x, we say x belongs to a real number. So you can take any value of x, means x belongs to a real number. For any value of x, this function will be increasing. Is that okay? Right? Is that okay? Because x square is positive. So if it is positive, then it is already greater than 0. And then you are adding 24 at. So whatever this value you are adding 24, then it is again greater than 0. Isn't it? Yeah. Let's go for next question. Here it is mentioned, find the interval. So you need to find the interval. Okay. Interval. Then this function, given function is x cube plus 3x square minus 9 is decreasing. Okay, what is given here? Decreasing. Decreasing means f dash x should be less than and equal to 0. Now, what is f dash x? x cube differentiation will be 3x square. 3x square differentiation will be 3x square differentiation. How much? 6x. And differentiation of 9 is 0. So 3x square plus 6x is less than and equal to 0. Is it making sense or not? Yeah. And if x is given here, sorry, I missed this x. So differentiation of minus 9x, right? So here we can cancel it. Differentiation of minus 9x is minus 9 and it should be less than or equal to 0. Is that okay? I missed here minus 9x. Now, 3x square plus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. If you can take 3 outside, it should be x square plus 2x minus 3 less than or equal to 0. Is that fine? Okay. If you factorize this, x square plus 2x minus 3, what will be the factor? Yeah, 3 and minus 1. So x plus 3 and x minus 1, it should be less than and equal to 0. Is that okay? Now, they are asking when function is decreasing. So here, what is the critical value here? X is minus 3 and x is 1. Critical value means if you put minus 3, then left hand side will be 0. If you put 1 here, then left hand side will be 0, right? This is what we have done in topic 4 of year 1. Yeah. Okay. If we sketch it, let's sketch it. So our critical points are minus 3 here and 1 here, right? Let's make bridge shape diagram. Take any number greater than 1 for this reason. Yeah. So I have taken 10. If you put 10 here, if you put 10 either here or here or here, anywhere. So 10 plus 3 I'm putting here. And this I'm putting. So if you put 10 here, 10 plus 3, 13 and 10 minus 1 is 9. So result is positive. So it is positive. This will be negative and it will be positive, right? They will follow alternate. Okay. If we sketch this, so see, this is minus 3 and it is 1. After 1 it is positive. Between minus 3 and 1 it is negative. And after minus 3 it is positive. What this guy is asking? What is asked here? Tell me. When function is negative. So negative is only this yellow region, isn't it? Yeah, negative is only this region. So for this function, for this values, and these values are what? 1 and minus 3. And it is less than 0. So for which value of the function this is less than 0? When x is between 1 and minus 3, right? Now question comes, whether we put here equal sign or not. So just see the question here. What is given here? When it is less than and equal to 0. Here is already equal sign. So we can put here equal sign here. So when x is between minus 3 and 1, then it is a decreasing function. Is that fine? Any question? Okay. Let's go for one more question. So show that the function fx equal to 4 minus x, 2x square plus 3 is decreasing for all x. So this is show that question. You need to show. So for decreasing, what we need to show? Less than and equal to 0 or greater than equal to 0? Right? Less than equal to 0, greater than equal to 0. Less than equal to 0. So let's differentiate f dash x. So differentiation of 4. Let's simplify first. 4 minus x you multiply, it should be minus 2x cube and it is minus 3x, right? Once you differentiate this, so differentiation of 4 will be 0, minus sign. 2x cube differentiation is 6x square, minus 3x differentiation is minus 3, right? And we need to prove that this minus 6x square minus 3 is less than and equal to 0. This we need to prove. Okay. How we can prove? How we can prove? So see, this is x is square. So x is positive. X is positive. Positive number, when you multiply it by negative sign, it will be negative. Yeah. So it is this thing, this whole thing is negative. Negative. And in negative number, you are doing one more negative, right? Suppose it is minus 7. Minus 7 minus 3, it will remain minus 10. It will remain negative or not? So this is minus and this is minus. Together it will be negative. Negative means less than 0. So you can take any value of x. So x belongs to real number means any value of x, it is negative. So this is what the question is. You need to show it is decreasing. Yes, yes.
Why don't you multiply 4 minus x?
Minus?
You know at the beginning when you expanded the bracket?
Okay, because it was minus x. So minus x you need to multiply minus x with 2x square, right? Otherwise you will left minus sign outside. Yeah. So it should be minus sign you need to multiply. If it is like this, minus 1 and it is x plus 1. So you need to multiply. It should be minus x minus 1. Yeah, Shwet?
No, what about the 4? I'm asking about the 4.
About the 4. So differentiation of 4 is 0.
Why don't you multiply the 4 as well?
Okay, because between 4 and there's a minus sign. Okay. If it is like this, 2 plus 3, x minus 5. So you'll multiply 3 within the bracket or you multiply by 2?
I thought you would.
No, why? You will multiply by 3 only, and whatever result you got, then add 2 in that. Okay, thank you. Is that okay now? Any question? Okay, so in this question they are asking find the value of x for which fx is decreasing function. So fx is decreasing function. So here for this question fx is 2x cube minus 3x square minus 12x, right? If you find f dash x, that is 6x square minus 6x minus 12, and it is decreasing function, so this value should be less than and equal to 0. If you take 6 outside, it should be x square minus x minus 2 less than and equal to 0. What will be the factor here? What will be the factor here? So 6, x minus 2 and x plus 1 less than 0. So again this is topic 4. So here critical point will be 2. Here critical point will be minus 1, right? You know critical point? When you put 2 here, then whole function will be 0. If you put minus 1, then whole function will be 0. So if you draw it like this, minus 1 and 2, okay, and curve will be like this, okay. Any number greater than 2 if you take, so like this, make bridge shape diagram here. Any number greater than 2, so let's take 10. If you put 10 here, so then this will be positive, this will be negative, and this will be positive, right? So positive here we are looking for less than 0 means negative region. So this is our negative region, right? Is this our negative region? So means which interval? X has to be between 2 and minus 1. Now see here, it is equal sign here. So you can put equal sign here as well, or you can say close interval minus 1 and 2, right? Now here fx equal to 1 minus 27x plus x cube. So if you differentiate here, differentiation of 1 is 0, differentiation of 27x is 27, and it is 3x square. Because it is decreasing function, so it should be less than and equal to 0. Yeah. If you do plus 27 both side, so it should be 3x square less than 27. Now divide by 3 both side, so it should be 9, right? Now this x square 9, this we can write down like this as well. X square minus 9 less than equal to 0. This is, I am doing it for you. This is difference of a square, so we can write down x minus 3 and x plus 3 less than or equal to 0. Yeah. So what is critical point here? 3. And what is critical point here? Minus 3, right? 3 and minus 3. So because x square is positive, so in this case, if this is minus 3 here, this is 3 here, our curve will be looking like this, right? Okay. And if you make bridge shape diagram to check where it is positive and negative, here we are making bridge shape diagram. Take any number greater than 3. So our favorite number is 10. If you put 10 here, 10 minus 3 becomes 7 and it is 13. So it should be a positive, it should be a negative, and it should be a positive. So our negative region is between minus 3 and 3. Or you can write down x is between 3 and minus 3, because there is equal sign, so you can put here equal sign. Nice and easy. Is that okay? So this is your interval where function is decreasing, right? Any question? So this is end of this topic, increasing and decreasing function.